Hello there. I'm going to be tying my it's a slow sinking fly. It just kind of darts and swims around. You twitch it and pause and it'll kind of drift, and sometimes it'll pop up. The tail is a dubbing brush that I make from this Faux Fox fibers. Comes in a pack like this, and you cut a chunk off to make your dubbing brush. If you look in some of my other videos, I show how to make a dubbing brush. This is a mustad tarpon hook. It's strong, sharp, strong hook. It's great for redfish and bass. This little foam head will kind of keep it. The materials absorb water, so it's going to want to sink a little, and then this compressed spider body keeps it from sinking as fast. But I still put a little piece of lead just to kind of help it sink if I do want to fish deeper. As soon as you start stripping, it pops up and comes up to the top, follows your floating line and leader up. But I tie them in different sizes. This is a 1/0. This one's on a 1/0. It's about 4 inches long, and this is another little mini version. I like the Danville's 210 denier Flymaster Plus thread. I'm going to do black for this one. Use a little piece of 1/8 inch wide lead, about half the hook shank, just to give it a little bit of weight. So when I pause, it'll sink, and if I stop, I can let it sink further. Okay. Okay, these dubbing brushes have a wire core. Down in there. Now if you don't, when you cut the end, the materials can pull off the end like this. So you pull out the end. So what you want to do is, to keep that from happening, kind of strip off a little bit. And then put a drop of CA glue on that wire there. Dab off the excess and brush it out. There you go. On this size fly, I make the tail about 3.5 inches long. So I'll mark where that point is up here as my tie-in point, like that. Kind of make a little opening here so I could expose the wire and tie that in there. Make about 3 to 7 wraps, and then fold this back to lock it in, folding the wire back on itself, and then I'll snip it off with my wire snippers. But I can use this to make a streamer like this. Make a nice little streamer. Get some crystal antron chenille. Tie it in here at the back. like adding a weed guard to this fly, so I can fish it in heavy cover if I want to, and if I don't need the weed guard, then I can always cut it off. I use this nylon coated wire. You want to crimp a piece of the end flat, squeeze it tight with the between a set of smooth jaw pliers, and then just kind of bend it like that. Put a little drop of glue, but I'm going to hold my bobbin out the way so the glue doesn't run down the bobbin. And if I get all kind of glue like that up in the hook eye, I just use a paper towel to sop it up. Trim that weed guard just shy of the hook point, and then bring it forward out the way so you can finish tying the fly there. Wrap your chenille forward. Tie it off about a little bit less than one hook eye length back from the hook eye. I use this medium size sponge spider body here. That's the extra large. Use a medium. Get this little small one there. Select one that's just about the the length of your hook will work for, as far as the gauge goes. Secure it at the front. It's about 3 or 4 wraps. I'm going to go ahead and apply some thick formula CA glue to the top of your chenille, and then the underside of your bug body about 2/3 of the way up. That's the extra thick formula. And then just kind of hold that down. I got a little excess on this side, I'm going to kind of dab off. Now that right there will float the bug, actually, if you fished it like that. I like it to sink a little bit and kind of hum. So what I'll do is kind of compress that foam to take some of the flotation out. I'll just do an open spiral. And I'll kind of crisscross. Across the top of the body, like that. Just kind of compresses it and takes away some of the flotation. And snip away some of the excess foam off the front, since it's glued down. Okay, now we need a little beard here to kind of fill in the belly, and I'll use a piece of a complementary color dubbing brush made with the Faux Fox as well. This has got black and red in it. And what I'll do is strip away some, expose a little bit of wire on the front, strip some of the fibers off. I want to flip the fly around, make it easier to work with. You take that wire, that exposed wire, and tie it in with some excess on the front, about 3 wraps, and then take that little tip and fold it back, cinch it down. Just for insurance, you want to put a drop of CA on there. Get your paper towel handy because it'll wick up a little bit. Okay. I want to tease this out kind of like you would do with a if you were folding a hackle before you palmered it. And grab it by the end and just kind of tease it out, kind of fold it around the wire like this, where it's all the fibers on one side. See, like that? Okay. And what you do is you bring that back around the hook bend, between the hook and your tail. And you see where your tie-in point's going to be, and separate those fibers there. Pull it kind of snug, it's locked in with that glue and the double back wire. And when you get that about where you want it, holding it taut, make 1, 2, 3 good tight wraps. Fold it back to lock it in. I like trimming the excess because it's just gonna, those fibers are just gonna come off of there anyhow. So go ahead and whip finish it. Finish it off. I like putting a little CA glue on the threads just to lock that wire in. There we go. And just kind of brush it out. There you go. Push your wee guard straight down or back a little bit. And you could always adjust it on the water. Alright, have fun and go catch some fish and keep on tying. Bye.